Let us recollect again what is SDLC. I hope everybody of you went through this diagram in your graduations or post graduations, whatever. SDLC defines the complete life cycle of a software, right? If you want to implement a software, first you need to plan, next analyze, then design, gather all the requirements, write a design, then start implementing it. Once the implementation is done, start testing it. Then once testing is done, once you host the application, then continuously maintain it, apply bug fixes, performance fixes, all these things. So SDLC defines the complete life cycle of software, all the tasks involved in planning, creating, testing, blah blah blah. The main goal of SDLC is to produce high quality software that meets your customers' expectations. With that, team, tell me, what is the first model that you get in your mind if I say SDLC? What is the first model that comes to your mind if I say SDLC? I know, Paul, you are advanced then. We are legacy guys, so we always get waterfall in our mind. So the first ever SDLC model, generally we learned earlier days, was waterfall model. Waterfall model. So waterfall model is a step-by-step model, team. Step-by-step model. I mean to say, in waterfall model, the approach is step-by-step. First, you gather the requirements. Once your requirements are ready, then only go on analyze. Once the analysis is ready, then only go on design. Once that is done, then only go on implement. It's like if you are constructing a building, right? Once your plan is ready, then only you should purchase your wood and sand and bricks. You should not do the things parallelly. Once that is done, then only you should go to next step. Once your purchase is done, then only you go for construction. You should not do things parallelly, or you should not go back again and again. Things should go one by one. So there is a lot of time consumption in waterfall model, and time to market is very high. If you want to release something to the market, it takes months. It takes months, 3 to 4 months it takes if you follow the waterfall model. And the client interaction will be very less here, because you gather all the requirements. Your requirements are rigid by default. I mean to say, once you take the requirements, they are standard. The requirements won't change. Suppose your client asked you, hey, go and paint the wall with red color. Suppose you started painting with red color. All of a sudden, if he comes back and if he asks you, no red, go with green, you can't say yes, because this is waterfall model. You should paint the wall completely in red, then again start from green, then again start with green from the beginning. That's the problem with waterfall model, team. So in between, requirements cannot be changed. Once you start, you need to complete that cycle. So these are all the problems with waterfall model. Of course, this was one of the early models we learned about. Earlier days we used to use. Nowadays, no waterfall. With that, team, let me